What up? This video should be a what's in my camera bag for 2026. But actually, I just broke my camera bag like 2 days ago, so I'll no longer be using this camera bag. Which is extremely unfortunate because I've had this camera bag since I started photography 3 years ago. This bag's been through everything with me. I've left it on the ring a couple times. I've covered it in mud at the Jay County Fair, and I've traveled around with it. It's been to all the photo shoots I've gone to in the past 3 years. But all good things do come to an end because now I can upgrade and go to a better camera bag than what this one is. The one thing that flawed on this is that the zippers actually broke on this front part, so I can no longer hold any camera equipment inside this bag. And if you're a new photographer and you're looking for a camera bag, I would highly recommend this one. Over the past 3 years, I've had no problems with it besides it breaking the zippers, but I've put this bag to the limits, and at some point this bag would weigh up to 50 pounds, so honestly, I'm surprised it made it this long. Before we get into everything, just so you guys know, all the stuff that I'm going to talk about is in the description below, so if you want to go check it out and buy something that I have, you're more than welcome to. So let's get into all the equipment that I'm going to have to carry to photo shoots this year since my backpack just broke. So over the past 3 years, I've been shooting on the Canon EOS R6. This is the first mirrorless camera that I've ever bought. Before this one, I was shooting on a Nikon D500, which the Nikon D500 is a DSLR camera. It's an amazing camera for what it is, but when I wanted to get a new camera, I was looking into something that was mirrorless and had great recording capabilities. So that's how I came across the Canon EOS R6. It's budget friendly and it takes amazing photos and video. In my opinion, this camera has passed the durability test, from being caked in mud at the Jay County Fair to being out in whiteout rain at the Anderson University soccer camps. This camera fell down a flight of concrete stairs and only minor scratches got on the whole camera, and it still worked perfectly for the rest of the day. This camera has been to every single car meet that I've ever been to and is my sole camera for doing all car photography. Being able to pop out that screen and adjust it and get different angles is probably the best thing for a photographer. This camera does have a little damage to it. Some of the glue is coming off in different parts of the camera. Also, where the mic plug-in on the camera is, I've actually popped the frame off just a little bit. It was from when it fell down the stairs. I mentioned it a second ago, so I might as well go into it. On the bottom of my camera, I do have a double battery pack, so I can fit 2 batteries into my camera. I can also flip it over, and it's got another handle so I can shoot vertically a little easier. I have really big hands, so this battery pack also helps me hold the camera a lot easier. Recently, I've been thinking about upgrading to a new camera. I just don't know what that camera is. I've been thinking about going to the Canon EOS R5 or just upgrading and going to the Canon EOS R6 Mark III. I don't know what I want to do, so if you have an opinion on that, leave a comment down below. I don't know which camera I really am interested in, but I am looking for a camera that has more megapixels than the Canon EOS R6 Mark I. Because with 20.1 megapixels, I am looking for a camera that has a little bit more megapixel range in there, as well as I want to look for a camera that has pre-capture. Also, if you're a content creator and you're looking for a place to meet other content creators like you, join my Discord in the link below. It's a place where you can show off your work as well as get comments and feedback from other people on what you're working on. You can also promote yourself on this Discord server. We have a place in this server for all content creators. If you're a car photographer, a landscape photographer, or just enjoy photography, join in and just talk with other photographers about different ways that you can work on your craft. For filming, I have the DJI Pocket 4. This camera is amazing. I hook it onto my chest strap every time I go to Cars and Coffee or I go out to shoot a car, just so you guys can get the behind the scenes of what I do. I kind of just mentioned it a second ago, but I use a chest strap for any of the car meets that I go to. I walk around with my Pocket 4 on my chest strap just to get behind the scenes footage. Plus, I have the DJI mics that plug into the Pocket 4 just for an easy grab and go microphone. I use these microphones for all my POV content. Also, as you can see, I'm using them for this. Now, what lenses do I shoot on? With shooting everything like weddings, events, cars, I have to have all kinds of lenses. So I have normal lenses that I take everywhere with me, but I also have a couple creative lenses that I keep in my backpack. Starting off, I have an 18-35 f1.8 from Sigma. It's my go-to for everything lens. I use it for all my car photography. I also use it when I shoot other things, like weddings and corporate events. Next is my Canon 16mm f2.8. This is a perfect budget-friendly lens for anybody that wants to get into vlogging. It's currently the lens I'm recording on right now. It's got a very wide angle to it, so sometimes in photos you can see a little distortion out to the side. For me, when I take this lens out, I'm trying to get that film Polaroid look with my photos. The next lens I have is my Canon 70-200 f2.8. I mainly use this lens for panning shots at the racetrack, but this lens has been with me since day one, since I got it the same day I bought my camera. Next, I have my 10mm f2.8 Artesian's fisheye lens. This lens never gets taken out of its box. I bring it out every once in a while to get those really creative shots, but honestly for cars, I don't think you need to use a fisheye unless you're going really creative with your photos. Some of my favorite photos I got from this lens were taken at the Jay County Fair. During the parade, I got one of my favorite photos of all time, which is when a float came by that had someone dressed up as the Statue of Liberty, and she shot a confetti cannon off right above my head, and confetti was falling down everywhere around me. As well as I used it at the rodeo they had that weekend, and I got some amazing photos of the animals at the rodeo. For editing these photos, I use a 2021 MacBook Pro. This MacBook has gotten really old and really slow, but it's been with me for the past 4 years, and I really don't want to upgrade quite yet. One of the perks about having a MacBook Pro is you're able to airdrop all your photos from your MacBook to your phone and be able to upload them to Instagram within seconds. And for all photographers out there, I think you should be using Apple products. And since you're able to airdrop content from one device to another, you can't beat that anywhere. And for storage, I have a problem. I have 4 SanDisk 1 to 3 terabyte drives that just float around in my backpack. And this is a huge problem because sometimes I may leave one at home and forget that it has all the files that I need on it. And for my photo websites, I use SmugMug for my clients so they can see all their galleries and it has all their photos in there. And for my website, I use Pixieset. When I was in college, I made us design our own website to showcase our portfolios. I chose Pixieset because it was the cheapest option and I can make my website just exactly what I wanted. And I also pay for Dropbox Premium since it makes it really easy to send files back and forth with your friends. And for the tiny things, my battery charger is a 3-way battery charger that I got off of Amazon. It's an off-brand and just honestly the cheapest option to be able to have more batteries. And for my polarizers, I have 2 polarizers that I keep in my backpack at all times. The first one is the one I use for all my car photography. It's from K&F Concept. It's a 72mm variable ND/polarizer. I typically keep it on my 18 to 35 Sigma just because that's what I do all my car photography with. I also have a small 43mm Pro Nano CPL. It goes on my 16mm just in case I want to do some vlogging. I also have a pair of meta glasses that I wear when I don't want to wear my chest strap just to capture any small things of content that I think would be fun in the moment. For the most part, I used them on the Quantum Rally last year. Wherever we went, I had those glasses on just so I could capture the moment and not have to pull a camera out to record everything. And also, since this is my new office, I'll kind of show you guys around. And behind me, I have my Lego car collection. I'm a big Lego fan, so in the next year, these shelves will probably be maxed out. Next to the Lego collection, I have my idea board for videos that I want to produce for you guys. Behind me, I have the cloud chair that I got from IKEA. It's the comfiest chair you'll ever sit in. And then behind that is a giant lamp that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. Then over in the corner, I have my racing sim. I'll sit down and I'll drive on F1 for like 45 minutes a day just to get my mind at ease. Then for my desk, this desk came from IKEA. My PC I built myself, and honestly, I've had it for a year and I don't really use it that much, but I'm hoping since I just moved to a new house, I'll start to use it more often. And then for the monitor that I have on my desk, I've had this monitor since I was in high school, so I need to get a new one. I just haven't done it yet. And then for lighting, the light that I have right here that's lighting my face is from Facebook Marketplace. I just bought a brand new Godox light during this video, so it'll be in within the next 2 or 3 days. And then over to me on my left, I have a Godox light bar that's putting a little bit of light on the wall, so it brightens up the left side of my face a little bit. And then for my office chair, I just found one on Amazon that I thought would be comfortable and just bought it. And then for decoration in my room, I always like to put posters up in my office of pictures that I took because it helps me remember that sometimes I do take good photos because oftentimes I think I just take shit photos. And that's it. That's my whole camera bag for 2026 and all the other things that I have that keeps my business running. Like I said earlier, if you want to buy anything that I talked about in this video, check the description down below. I'll have everything listed out with links so you can go buy it. Thank you for watching this whole video. If you did like it, please leave a like down below. It really helps me out. Also, if you have a question about anything that I talked about in this video, please leave it in the comments down below. I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.